Like, y'all gotta pick one. Like, I can't be your mama and your freak. Like, y'all want too much from a woman sometimes. Let's be real.
Hey, what up, this is your boy, the Solo Traveler, or RD, back again with another video review. So I'm just going to quickly jump into this because this is a long one and I want to make this video longer than what it is. But I'm actually doing a review on Zoom to Thailand. Richie Mack, he released an awesome video. Of course, you guys know Richie Mack, Zoom to Thailand, as basically his material is always awesome. Definitely go check him out. If you're not already subscribed to him, of course, go out there and go subscribe to him, because I'm sure most of you guys already subscribed to him anyways with all the followers that he have. But nonetheless, he released this video about black women going to Thailand and still discussing the same situation that we've been discussing for years here in the Matrix. And one thing I will say is that I've actually edited this version as much as I can to try to make this as short as possible so that this video isn't too long. So go check out his channel to see the full video entirety. So let's go ahead and check this out.
That y'all don't want to support your women.
It's not that. Wait. Hold up. Before we get too deep into this, let me put everything in context. It was a grand opening of a restaurant that I was invited to the day before. I try to support all businesses in Thailand, especially people that I like or have a rapport with. My man KB, who's also an entrepreneur out here, and his wife Simone met me at the restaurant, and this lovely lady was there at the time by herself. I did not know she was there with her husband, but what I noticed about her was that she was beautiful, with a nice shape, and the thought ran through my mind, the sisters get any play in Thailand?
Listen, you got some beautiful sisters out here, beautiful Thai ladies, boy. You start mixing in the sisters with the Thai ladies, boy. You got something special.
So I wanted to interview her and ask her what her take was on being an attractive sister out here and what the attention was for her versus how it usually is in the Matrix. I asked KB to bring her over so I could talk to her, and KB brought the whole crew.
It's not that we don't want to support. It's even
Not want to ever do
Yeah, go ahead.
wash the clothes?
I encourage women, ask the males that you know, especially if they're married. If you have males around you that they're married, talk to them. Ask them what they think about your point of views. Ask them whatever questions, because to your point and to Richie's point, unfortunately in the black community, you have a lot of single parent households. And the issue is a lot of women are talking to other women about what a man is or what a man is supposed to do, instead of talking to a man and say, hey, what do men really want?
Yo, he speak a lot of facts, and that's one of the dysfunction that goes on in the community. It's the fact that women are discussing what men should be doing, and they're coming together, banding together, trying to tell men what they should be doing, what is a man, which we know is really, it doesn't make sense for women trying to tell a man what a man should be. They're not a man. They can't do that. Even for us, we can't even run around and tell women what women should be doing, because then they will get offended, and then of course they'll start throwing the sign languages at us. But let's proceed.
Some of your likes and dislikes. We're the customer, the same way you're the customer. Some people are more modern, some people are more traditional. Mm-hmm. And you have to be able to have that upfront conversation. Absolutely. Like my wife and I had a serious conversation. Here's my negotiables and here are my non-negotiables. Now, I don't know if you want to share what one of my non-negotiables were, right? It is not one size fit all. Yes. And I feel like that's one of the biggest issues in our community. I feel like men, we do a better job at talking to our female friends and asking questions. Hey, can you give me the female perspective on this? I don't know that enough black women do that.
I don't know. I don't know. It just seems, first of all, I feel like you're kind of saying the same thing I said. Always have a conversation about expectations before you get into a relationship with somebody. Absolutely. Not only that, but you need to check in every 6 months, because those things can also change. So it's not really a black or a white thing. And if I need some more support, because I know a number of black women who have been married and still single parents in their household.
You know what? Let me say this. You know what? They're always talking about that they need support. This generation of women actually has the most technology, has the most things to help them out than women in yesteryears, and they're the ones that are complaining the most about being tired and doing things. And like, it doesn't make sense. Maybe, hey, maybe you should go back to how things was if you're so tired now, because maybe you're burnt out from trying to do something that you should be doing, which is working these long hours, coming home and still taking care of things that have to be done in the house. Only reason why I say that, because men are still doing the same thing. They're still holding up their end of the bargain of going to work, coming home, and taking care of stuff at the house.
We're not saying all men gotta do the dishes and wash the clothes and do everything. That's not what I'm saying, but some women need support in other ways. And it's not just going to work, coming home, laying up, looking at TV and doing it all over again. Sometimes, some women are okay with that, and that's fine. If that is the life that you want to live, if that's your non-negotiable, and if you got to go to Thailand to find a girl that's going to do that, more power to you. But what's happening is now a lot of black women are just more willing to be single than deal with some shit that's on their non-negotiable list.
Here's the lesson here, and I'm going to just cut to the end real quick. Being strong and independent means that you're uncovered. Let me say that again to all you lovely ladies out there listening. Being strong and independent means that you're uncovered. See, that independent shit will get you, ladies. What this young woman needs is some good family around her. But it seems like she's not ready because she hadn't humbled herself.
Shout out to Dennis Sperling. As I was editing this episode, I was listening to Dennis stream in the background, and what he said lined up with what this episode is about. So to be clear, Dennis is not referring to this lovely lady in our interview. However, I will be cutting part of his stream to give some counterbalance to the topic.
So if I'm gonna choose to be with somebody, either that person is gonna bring me peace or he can get the hell on.
Now, I gotta give her husband credit. He's a way better man than me.
Yo, I gotta say this about her husband. He's used to this, and he said, you know what? Say what you want to say. I'm not even, he's out of it. He's zoned out. He don't even care anymore. He's at the point, you're gonna keep talking because you just want to talk. And he just like, you know what? Whatever. Say what you gotta say. It doesn't mean anything.
I couldn't have just sat there and let my wife talk like I wasn't even there and remain cool, calm, and collected like he did. He took it like a champ. Gentlemen, if you want to stay married to a matrix-minded woman, this is probably your best option. Let your woman talk her emotions out and let it go through one ear and out the other. Now, do I agree with that? Hell no. I don't know if you guys are paying attention or not, but if you watch the Thai woman, she looks a bit bewildered. I'm not sure if it's because she couldn't understand everything that was being said or if she was just trying to process. But this must have been like culture shock to her. Women in Thailand don't usually think like this. The I don't need no man like my grandma did talking points, most Thais think the opposite. Back to the conversation. You know, we don't have to do the stuff like our grandparents did, but the grandparents stayed married. That worked.
Because they had to.
Right, but now that you guys have the choice,
yes.
Now that you guys have the choice, look how it's working out for you guys.
Yeah, that's okay. This is what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
No, what you have to understand is that we're not mad. I think that is the misconception.
Hold on. So I want to say this. Now that they have the option, they don't want to be with, with black men or whatever, because of the fact that they have the opportunity to choose what they want to do. Well, of course, we know that a lot of them has been talking stuff about passport bros for going to other countries seeking something better. So it doesn't make any sense. They're saying that they have the option to choose what they want to do and they don't want men. Okay, now when men leave, now they're complaining and making videos about men going out there and making false allegations of what men are doing.
Is that we're mad at y'all because y'all not with us. I think that is the big disconnect here.
You say we're mad at you guys because you're not with...
I think you guys think that we're mad at y'all because y'all ain't marry us. And we not. That's my point. We don't go
Do you really feel that way?
Yes, listen, all we say is leave us out of it. If you gotta go off and find your happiness somewhere else, go find it. Leave me alone though. Right? You don't gotta make a series about why American women are horrible and why American women are there and why black women are there.
And she needs to talk to the investors. They're the main ones that be talking stuff about the black men. And then also to add on top of that, we done seen this throughout the 90s, how these women had talked bad about black men. It was all throughout the mainstream media that was being broadcast everywhere. And black men did not have the opportunity to even defruit that. They could not even come back and combat that because the media was on their side.
And like, just go off and do your damn.
Whoa, the disrespect. And that's the thing about a lot of these women. They are so disrespectful that it's in their nature. They don't even care that she's actually right there next to a foreign woman and will talk shit about them. Right there, it don't matter. And every single one of them have done this online. They've been putting their foot in their mouth doing this stuff. Like, it makes no sense. Why would you even do that while you're over there? Because they feel they have that free liberty.
Here's another thing I'm talking about. You're sitting in someone else's country with someone else in the living room sitting right next to you, not even taking into consideration you could be insulting them. Like I said earlier, this conversation got heated and I don't think she meant to insult her.
Your little $2,000 a month is doing something in Thailand, whereas in the States, we broke, nigga. I gotta go to work.
And foreign women go to work too. They work and deal with their husband and the family is good, the unit. They might even struggle, but they're happy being together. That's what we're missing in the community in the United States. These women think that they shouldn't be working or that, you know, they need a baller and so forth. So that's the screwed up situation.
That ain't enough, okay? That's what I'm talking about. You can go over there and be King Kong, but don't act like you some prize and you are over there, and that is fine. But yes, we didn't want you, and there's good reason. You had nothing to offer. You had nothing to offer me. That's why we don't care. We're not mad about that. Go, do your thing.
They just want you to just leave and don't say nothing. But when we tried that and we were quiet, every other female on TikTok had something to say. Passport Bro movement was a quiet movement, wasn't nobody bothering nobody. We wasn't saying nothing to nobody. Getting our passports, finding a country, and going about our business. All the expats, all you retirees, ex-military, pension holders, social security holders, you just got your passport, you found you a country, and you just left. We've been doing it for years, since World War II.
Just leave us out of it, because what you do is you go out and you spit this bullshit to the world, and now the whole world, we as black women, we already at the bottom of the motherfucking totem pole. Everybody at the very fucking bottom. So the last thing we need is our brothers, whether you at least look at me like your sister or your cousin.
You know, I'm sorry to stop this many times and so forth, but I wanted to at least say this one thing. The fact of the matter is that they're upset that we are stating the truth, like Andre has stated, that we're stating the truth, and they don't like that going out there. Here's the problem. When they said all that bad things back in the 80s and 90s about black men, the difference is that all that stuff wasn't true. And we were able to show other people that that wasn't true. Well, with them, the problem is that we're saying it, and it's true, and everybody sees it, and that's what they're upset about.
It's shitting on me, right? Making other men not want to date me because we're problematic and all these other things, right? So all we saying is just like, shut up, nigga.
They're just saying, don't say it.
Shut your ass up.
Women in the United States say, passport bros, you're talking too much about women in the United States. You're putting us down. But the one thing I noticed that we hadn't done, I noticed this. No one has ever accused the passport bro, expats, no one has ever accused any of us of lying on black women.
Now ain't no nigga don't ever want to marry me because the way y'all talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all we say. Go do you. You know, and we respond to men. We don't start off just.
Yeah, but y'all started this one. Y'all started this passport. What is your definition of a passport bro? Your personal definition, so I get what you mean.
Well, okay, so the way passport bros have been presented, okay, or at least the understanding of the passport bros that I have, are men who basically go on tourism to find women that are not American. That is their ultimate goal, is to find a non-American woman because American women ain't shit. I mean, that's the second part of it.
Well, she made it sound really worse, but you know, of course, we know what it is. All of us that are part of this whole community of travelers and so forth. And the thing about it is what we're looking for, what men are looking for, are non-westernized women. It doesn't even have to be just specifically American women. It could be women from the UK. It's just any westernized culture, and trying to look for women that are traditional, because most of the men that are traveling, they're more so conservative. So they're looking for a family unit to be with, to have, to raise up and so forth. So that is what it is.
Because that's what they all say.
Actually, that's not what we all say.
So that is my understanding. Now, you could be traveling, because some of them do, right? They may be talking to a girl online for 6 months and take that trip to DR finally, or whatever the case may be, right? They're not all moving. A lot of them are really going to try to get their girls and bring them back. A lot of them are not staying wherever it is they are. So yeah, it's like tourism basically, to a degree, but sex come with it. But yeah, and so again, we don't have an issue with that. It's the fact that niggas get online like, yeah, look what I got. Yeah, y'all women back in the States, yeah. And all this other wild, weird ass shit, like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Get your girl, that's fine. You got a little baddie, good for you. But like, y'all being real weird and ignorant about it. You know what I'm saying? Not you personally, but the quote unquote passport bros.
So that's your definition of a passport bro, basically?
Yes, that's what we perceive passport. That's what they have presented themselves to be.
You got an attitude about everything. You believe that every man should be making $100,000 a year. You want the average man to be 6 feet, but there's only 14% of us in the world that are 6 feet. So why are you lying to yourself about that? Step to me when you hear one brother of the passport bro movement, what he just said was a lie. Y'all ain't got an attitude. Is that a lie?
It all goes back to traditional roles. It ain't about how much money you got and all that stuff. We don't care about that. We don't care if you work at McDonald's. If we're attracted to you and you take care of us, because men innately, I don't know if it's right or wrong, we look for somebody like a mother. We look for somebody that's going to cook, that's going to take care of us, going to clean.
Yeah, but y'all want me to mother you and fuck you, and that's it, okay?
Wow. She's talking as if like women are not looking for a man to take care of them right now in this westernized culture. They're looking for a daddy, but no one shamed them for that at all.
Like, that's it. Like, y'all gotta pick one. Like, I can't be your mama and your freak. Like, y'all want too much from a woman sometimes. Let's be real. Like, that's crazy.
I have permission to post this, right? I just want to make sure I keep.
Yeah, so that's the end of it. I'm gonna end this right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Leave a message. Let me know what's up about this video. Shout out to Zoom to Thailand for this. I couldn't go in depth because this video is already long as it is. But this is your boy, the Solo Traveler ORD. Thanks again, and I'm out.